living life fast and you know that I'm dangerous. Yeah, yeah, I got the drugs. 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 Yeah, I got the
Okay, what's up guys? It's your boy Booby and I am back with another video. And as always, if you are new to this channel, make sure you subscribe, make sure you like this video, make sure you comment below because it's only gonna get more lit from here on out. So if you've seen the title of this video, then you already know what it's about. It's about the time. It's about the time that I dated a girl. A lot of people always ask me like, how did that work? You know, what happened? I'm gonna give you all the juicy details. I'm gonna answer everything. I'm gonna let it all out. You're gonna get a taste of, you know, the juice. Okay, let's jump right into it. So I met this girl. What am I gonna call her? Okay, I'm gonna call her L. So I met this girl L. Actually, it's funny. I was doing like a To Be Honest, and this is around like 2015. So that's when I was heavy on doing it To Be Honest. So anyway, boom. So she double taps my picture, and I give her my To Be Honest, and she slides in my DM, and we started talking, woo woo woo. And I was telling her, you know, I always kind of had a thing for girls, you know, studs. So, you know, we get to talking about that, and she asked me, like, you know, why do you think about that? And she, you know, she told me that she always thought about talking to a gay dude. So, so now it's like, well, look, you interested, I'm interested, you're curious, I'm curious, and if anybody knows me, everybody knows I'm very open. We plan to link up, and we link up, and you know, I go to her house and we just chilling, everything's mad cool, you know, we're vibing, we're sitting on her couch watching Martin, she making little jokes, I'm making little jokes, you know, cute shit, you know, you feel me? Like, yeah. All of a sudden, we ended up in her room. I turned on my little playlist, you know, because she invited me in her room. So we're in her room and we're just talking. And I don't usually open up to nobody super quick, but it was just something about her. Like, I cried on the first night, y'all. Like, and I don't cry really in front of anybody, but I cried to her. I opened up. I let my guard down. I just let it all out. Like, I was just something about her. You know, I told her about my past. You know, I done been hurt by a couple. You know, I'm not trying to go there. You know, woo woo woo. But one thing led to another, and her lips met mine, and then her lips met my neck, and then mine met hers, and hey, we went from there. That's when Kick was like really popping. So, you know, that's when we talking every day heavy, we texting, we're kicking, you know, this and this and that. And we still continued to hang out. Whole time though, mind you, I was not dealing with anybody at the time. She had a girlfriend. Like, everything from there just kind of went kind of like the shit. You know, I ended up getting into multiple, you know, altercations with this girl. I mean, there was times that we was gonna fight. There was times that she was popping slick on Twitter. There was like a lot of things. It was just always, it was like always the most when it came to this girl. Like, she just was always, you know, always on some shit. Like, I felt like I was just always crying. I felt like I was always putting myself through too much, but it was just like, this is my first girl and my second love. So it was just like, the shit was hard, but it was just like, I still fucks with this girl. So I'm just gonna stick it out. And, you know, maybe in the end, she's gonna choose me, whatever, whatever. I mean, but then there would be times where we would go through shit and we wouldn't talk for like periods. She would block my number, the girl would block my number. You know, I would just be heartbroken. I mean, I remember there was a summer where we went the whole summer without talking, and her and this girl were together. And I mean, I stayed in the whole summer. I mean, I didn't do anything. Like, I was so butthurt. Like, I was cutting myself, like I was a mess every day. I didn't want to turn up, you know, I wasn't really dealing with anybody, and my sister like stuck with me through that whole summer. You know, first impressions is everything on your family, and my sister's first impression was not a good one. Like my aunt loves her, she likes her, she's cool, whatever, whatever, but my sister's just like it was a dub for her. Like, so she still don't like her to this day, but you know, we just got to a point like there was a time that, like I said in one of my other videos, like I went and I spent those weekends in jail and she was writing me every day. I really thought like when I went to do them weekends, like she was like really being genuine. Like I thought Elle was genuine with the shit. Like, you know, when I finally got back one weekend after her writing me, like I walked into all these kick messages and I'm reading them, like I'm just feeling so loved. You know? So she was texting me every day, boom, 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 boom. So when I got out, that's when somebody sent me a message and was like, have you seen this? And I was like, what is it? It's a picture with another girl. Like, you're kidding. You're kidding. So that means everything that you wrote me was phony. So I get the picture and I'm like, wow. So I'm playing it cool because her family around, you know what I mean? I'm not trying to turn up too much. And we go to her room, so I'm cussing her out, I'm pushing her in her face. I'm like, what the fuck is this? Like, you're phony, like I don't fuck with you. You're way at a park with another bitch, ugly bitch at that, talking about some fuck the world is just us. Now you messing with another corny bitch that likes cats. Like, are you kidding? Then you talking about some y'all two is getting cats and she's gonna give you kittens and this and this and that. So now I get to popping my shit. I get to talking, going at the girl on Twitter, you know, da 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 da. She ended up blocking me like a little scary hoe and all that. Like I don't like her to this day. I will never like her, and that's just what it is. So, you know, I hope you and your cats are well, but I don't like you. Give her a cat for what? Like, no. At the time, she was not comfortable with like being on social media, you know, things like that. Like, she didn't want to get posted and, you know, stuff like that because she still wasn't out about it. But you know me, I'm just like, I'm ready to show you off. Like, what's up? People are going to look at us sideways, and then there are going to be other people that's like, oh, I'm all for it. Like, that's mad cute. Like, but she wasn't for it. So that was definitely one of the biggest problems. And, you know, she would stop talking to me at the times like that when I would go back and forth with these girls, or like if I would post her or something, like, you know what I mean? Because she just wasn't comfortable. But I just never understood that. Like, I can meet your family, but I can't post you. So I don't know. Now we get into the sexual things, because this is what y'all really want to know. She was a virgin when I met her, and we talked about many things as far as, you know, how this sex thing would work, because we never knew like what we wanted to do as far as that went and all that craziness. So it came a point in time where she spent the night at my house, and she had this dildo, well, this strap. So one time we talked about it, and I was like, all right, fine, like let's just try it. So we get into it, you know, we use lubricant and, you know, all that stuff, and we, you know, we getting into it, and she's stroking, you know, getting it in, and, you know, it was good. Like, her stroke was good, but the strap wasn't. Like, it was plastic, it bent, like it wasn't like the flesh type. Like, it was just not for me. Everything about her felt good, if that makes sense, but that did not. So, you know, mind you, like I said, she was a virgin, and, you know, we talked about it, and, you know, it was so many ups and downs. You know, we was on some I love you type shit, but it was so many ups and downs. Like, I just always never rushed that with that part with her. It was just always like, if we get comfortable and we get to that point where, you know, you're comfortable with that, then we will do it. So one night I was out with my friend Meek. I'm like, oh, I was talking to her, and I was like, oh, well, me and Meek about to come around the corner. We about to pull up on you, da 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 da. we get to her house and I'm like, come outside. So she comes outside, we get to play fighting and you know, da 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 da. That's when, you know, I'm already drunk and you know, she's looking at me and I'm looking at her. My friend Janika was like, she, you know, shout out to you because no, I don't know any other friend who would have did this. She like sat in the bathroom for like at least an hour and a half because I was just like, look, I think something's about to happen. I just need a little bit of privacy. Just, you know, just thug it out for me real quick. Take one for the team. Da 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 da. She was like, all right, bet. So me and her is talking and we sitting and she looking at me. We get to making out and I get to sucking on her neck and you know she's kissing on me. And then I'm just like, you know, she was just like, I want to do this, and I'm like, do what? And she was like, I want to have sex, and I was like, are you sure? Still get back to the kissing and we rubbing on each other, whatever, whatever. And that's when I take off my pants and she was just like, are you sure? Like, you want to do this? And she was just like, yeah. So, you know, I'm warming her up to it, you know, I'm giving her head, you know, and I took her virginity. That's what it was. And it was just like, from then on, everything was just like, she's not going nowhere, I'm not going nowhere. Like, she made that perfectly clear. Like, nigga, you not just about to think like you're about to fuck with any other females or this and this and that. And I'm like, okay, well, you're not about to fuck with any other niggas. Like, that's just what it was, sis. To this day, like, we're still mad cool. Like, I don't care. Like, you know, through the ups and downs, like, I forgave her for all that. We still have serious talks. We still play about being together, having kids and all that. Like, that's just someone that I can genuinely say, like, I went through the rain and mud with. Like, we went through some shit, and you know, I'm still cool with her mom. She's still cool with my family. Like, everything is just cool. Like, so that's the update. But I wish her the best in whatever relationship that she gets in. I just hope you know that if you get with Elle, that I'm gonna be in her life, mommies. She's always gonna be in mine, and that's just what it is. I hope I answered all your questions, but I hope you guys like this video. Make sure that you subscribe to my channel. Make sure you like this video. Make sure you comment below because it's only gonna get more lit from here on out. I will be doing a collaboration with the Lawrences. I do have that coming up. I'm not going to tell you exactly what we're doing. I am collabing with other YouTubers, so make sure you guys are on the lookout for that. All right, bye.
Living life fast and you know that I'm dangerous. Yeah, I got the drugs. Yeah, I got the drugs.